Dональда Биссет. Bump. In a hole, in a wall, in a room, in a house, in a street, in a town, in a country, in the world, in the sky, there lived a mouse, whose name was Albert. He lay on his bed and ate some cheese, and watched a spider on the rafters trying to swing from one beam to another. The spider was hanging by a long thread, and swung as hard as he could, once, then he swung again, twice, and again, 3 times, and banged his head a great big bump on the other beam, and crawled back onto his web in a very bad temper. He sat down and thought for a bit, then came out and tried again. This time he got across. Albert grew tired of watching the spider, and got up and went to the zoo to see his friend the kangaroo, whose name was Bob. Bob was wearing some new shoes, which had sponge in the soles to help him bounce better. He was practicing his bouncing when Albert arrived. "Look how high I can bounce," said Bob, and he bounced up and down. He bounced so high he could see over the fence, then higher, and he could see over the houses, then higher still, he could see over the church steeples, then higher, and just then an aeroplane was passing, and Bob bumped his head a great big bump on the underneath part of it. "What a bump!" thought Albert, just like the spider's when he bumped his head on the beam. Bob had one more bounce, and he bounced as high, almost as high as the sun. Then he went and saw his keeper, who bathed his head with warm water so that the bump didn't feel so sore. Then he had tea. After tea, Albert went home and got some hot water and bathed the spider's bump. "What a friend Albert is," thought the spider as he curled up on his web and went to sleep.